Hello, protective parents. If you are watching this, you know the single most painful moment in a custody battle. When your child comes home, shares something truly heartbreaking about the other house, and you know it's the truth. You rush to your lawyer, you tell the GAL, and what do you hear back? I'm sorry, but that's just hearsay. Or worse, it's a one-off comment. It's not legally admissible. So you feel powerless, you feel crazy sometimes, and you feel like your child's pain is being dismissed. I want to tell you right now that feeling is valid, but that outcome is optional. We want to work to change that outcome. The court doesn't dismiss your child's words because they don't care. They dismiss them because legally, an isolated statement is not proof of a pattern. An abuser's lawyer will argue your child said it because you put the words in their mouth or because they were just having a bad day, right? So if you go in with just a single quote, "My dad yelled at me," that's noise. It gets dismissed. You have to stop focusing on the traumatic quote and start focusing on the documented pattern that surrounds it. So you need a time. To turn trauma into a timeline, you need to systematically collect 3 specific pieces of data around every single report your child makes. This is where we shift from being a worried parent to being a strategic investigator. So your first job is to document the consequence of the child's report, and not just the child's report itself. So a tip here is to timestamp the consequence. Log what you had to do because of what the child said. Did they need an emergency call to their therapist? Did they have a sleepless night resulting in a morning absence from school? These are the types of details that show impact. Now, this works because it moves the evidence from hearsay to relevant observation of parental necessity. You are logging your protective action. You cannot rely solely on your own word. You need that validation. Step number 2, cross-reference then. Did the child tell a teacher that they were tired? Did the school nurse note an anxiety-related stomach ache next day? Did you email the co-parent immediately to express concern? This introduces a neutral third-party point of observation, and third party is huge. They're more likely to trust them. And even if the third party doesn't confirm the abuse, they confirm the child's distress, linking it directly to the results of the co-parent's visit. The abuser's lawyer will try to dismiss the event as normal kid behavior. You fight back with facts. How do you do this? Well, we can start with noting the exact age. Document the child's exact age in the log too. This validates that the language or behavior is inappropriate for their developmental stage. This helps the court understand the severity of the trauma through a professional lens. A 6-year-old's specific fear carries more weight than some sort of generalized complaint. You cannot do this effectively with notes scattered on your phone or scraps of paper. You need a centralized system. You need the Child Hearsay Log. This log is not just a place to write quotes. It's the structure that forces you to document those 3 critical points and more. The points we covered, it turns your chaos into the irrefutable chronological timeline the court needs to see the pattern with the specifics we know will help. When you connect 5 or 6 documented consequences across a year, suddenly it's not hearsay. It's evidence of a predictable, harmful pattern of behavior. Your child needs you to be their investigator. Your healing depends on you taking back control. So our free Child Hearsay Log is the essential first step in that strategy. It's the framework that helps you turn your deepest fears into your strongest legal defense. So stop letting that courtroom door slam shut on your child's truth. Take control today. You can grab the free Child Hearsay Log template, click the link in the description, get the tool that turns anecdote into evidence. Your truth, your evidence, your victory.